Next question. What are your general opinions on the Tea Parties? I think the Tea Party movement is one of the greatest things to happen in our country in a long time. It gets outside of Republican and Democrat, and it talks about issues. It talks about an unaffordable, unsustainable federal government. It talks about real constitutional principles, which means a limited government, and enforcement and recognition of the Bill of Rights, especially the 10th Amendment, which says everything that's not considered in what's called the enumerated powers of the Constitution, the 8 things the federal government's supposed to do, is reserved explicitly for people and their states. And it's interesting when you look at who's in the Tea Parties, it's about 25 to 30% Democrats, about 40% Republicans, about 30% independents, and they're from all walks of life, all races, because they love our country and they see that the answer to that, answer to the problems that are facing us, are to re-embrace the constitutional and founding principles that we started off with, that allowed us to become the biggest, the greatest, the most successful, and the wealthiest nation in the world. And if we will re-embrace those tenets, then we'll see a great result. If we don't, we won't. So having the Tea Party there is something that's going to keep politicians of all stripes honest, and they're going to have a great impact in the election. And I'm glad they're there. And I fully embrace. Every group has its fringes, but there's a very, very minute portion of the Tea Party that's on the fringe. The vast majority are everyday working Oklahomans and Americans that see the problems as they are and want somebody to represent their interest in solving the real problems. And they're willing to make sacrifices. They're willing to do what's necessary to restore our country to its foundational principles.